Hey there everybody, Amaranthine here, welcome back to Let's Play DuckTales 2! And the second you're out of the shop, you are now in the basement of the castle. This is the ultimate hidden area of the game, and there are two major paths you can take. If you go online and if you find a map of this stage, there are actually two entrances into the boss room, so yeah, you can, obviously you can take the path that I'm taking, or if you feel a little bit more adventurous, you could go ahead and take another path. And yeah, there's just treasure and so much stuff hidden all throughout here. And the, well, I'll talk about the boss when we get to it. But, yeah, so, just progressing through here now. Yeah, naturally this would be a little bit more difficult of a stage considering it's a hidden area. It's not mandatory to play or anything like that. And big chests all over the place, man. It's so good. But yeah, more secret areas. I mean, how can you not? You know, I mean, and another extra life. I don't see how. But yeah, it seemed like they really got carried away in this game with all of their hidden treasures and secret paths and all that stuff. But coming down, there's our raft, and yeah, make sure you duck right away, otherwise that wall is going to push you right off. And we hop on the little rope climber thing, yeah. And here's the boss, and this is the sorcerer. Now, this is also the boss of the Scotland castle, and this is considered a rematch of it. That orb that he fires will turn you into a frog, and I think you end up seeing it at some point. Yep, there it is. And just mash your buttons, but if you move, if you press any button, Scrooge jumps. But if you just stand still, the frog doesn't jump, so you can still at least dodge the magical spells, if that's the case. But that's all that this fight is just him appearing somewhere and firing one of those balls at you. And there is the secret treasure of McDuck right there. So we have just secured the best ending. There's the stairs on the map. You can see that going into the basement. So I have to buy a safe again. Yeah. Oh my god, such long explanations. Okay. Well, there's Scotland again to go to. And so, let's go ahead and boot it up again. And I mean, what I already covered in the Scotland castle is pretty much the majority of the entire stage. So at this point, I'm just going through. I don't care about the treasure. I got the secret treasure of McDuck. I secured the best ending in the game. There's nothing else to do except just go. I don't want to spend time exploring or anything because I pretty much already went through the entire stage and the game ripped me from it so that I could go into the basement of the castle. But I just wonder what would happen if you were to get the final treasure piece in like the first stage or something. If it would still be like, oh, it's in the castle that we were just in. Like let's say you did the castle as your first stage. It's like, well, I wouldn't say we were just in there, but that's maybe going a little too into it. And this stupid jump right there again. And again, make sure you are doing your pogo cane, otherwise you won't be able to get off of that rolling cart and you will die. But after not giving a shit, we're pretty much right back at the part right here. And so we go left instead of right. And this part's kind of tricky. You want to get the cart started, but don't stay on it, because obviously you can't really do that. But, you know, it's really the ghosts in the stage that make things a little difficult. Now, when I looked it up, like I said, that sorcerer fight, it was considered like a rematch, but I think that was really the first round. Even though that was a secret area, that was still the first time that I visited him, because this time around he's got more tricks up his sleeve. He doesn't throw a ball at you to turn you into a frog. He throws these tornadoes across the ground, and I think he summons lightning too. Yeah. So he's a little more dangerous. I mean, the tornadoes just simply travel on the ground. They're easy enough to jump over because they're so slow. But the lightning will come down wherever you are standing, pretty much, when he throws his staff. So, I don't know. I just consider that to be a harder fight than the secret area version of him. And, hey, the pirate ship's not sunk anymore. Uncle Scrooge, it's terrible! Webby's been kidnapped! You have to rescue her! If you want Webby back, Scrooge, meet me at my ship. Oh yes, be sure to bring your treasures. God damn it, Glomgold. You know, that... I'm sorry, but that's just screwed up, too. I mean... He always lets Scrooge do all the hard work. But, yeah. So, once you're out of the shop, we're back on the pirate ship. Alright, so... just going to go over, and you'll see that the main stage area has been blocked off. This part from earlier, when we originally did the stage that was blocked off, is not anymore. And here's Glomgold. I've been waiting for you, Scrooge. I'll be taking those treasures now. And Uncle Scrooge just hands them to him. Thank you so much for the treasures. Now let me show you something in return. And he becomes this crazy metallic Gumby-like thing. But you just want to keep pogoing on top. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Once you get down to one hit, just use your cake, you're back to full health. And then that's the final boss. Just make sure that you stay on top. Incredible! The D-1000 was defeated! But I'll have the last lap. I'll sink this ship, and all of the treasures on board! There's Webby. Okay, so he sunk the ship. The treasures, they all sank into the sea. Well, he's with Louie. Aye, it's too bad we lost all the treasures. But at least we've got each other. Where's Dewey? I suppose true friendship is all you really need for happiness. I'm guessing that's Scrooge talking. I'm not doing the voice because I can't be sure, but... There's Huey, there's Louie, there's Webby. Don't worry, Uncle Scrooge. Your treasure's safe. What is... Yeah, Dewey better be getting that. Where's Dewey? Hey look! Our treasure! It is safe. Okay, so Launchpad got the treasure. I love the punctuation there, too. And that's not all of it! Look! I've got another treasure right here! And that's the secret treasure of McDuck, so if you did not get that, that message will not be there. And I don't know how long this goes on for. It stays there for a while. And so, I mean, I thought for a while that this was the end screen, because it just stayed here for so long. I mean, there was no other text or anything. But, you know, they're like, hey, look! With an exclamation point, they're like, our treasure. It is safe. Like, not even an exclamation point after the treasure being safe. Like, just a period. Like, oh, yeah, treasure's safe. Look! It's safe. I don't know, that just seems kind of funny to me. But, yeah, so, folks, that was DuckTales 2. I can't really say if I would consider it an improvement or not over the first one. I'll say this music here at the ending is some really good shit here. But I mean, it's nice that you don't have to get treasure in order to boost your score, in order to get the best ending. You know, there's all the hidden things. There's you know, the treasure map pieces. So I mean, there's more to collect, and the levels definitely seem a lot bigger and a lot more intense than the first one. But again, the music in general just isn't really that great. But I still would recommend that you guys go ahead and give this game a shot. You know, it's available on the original Game Boy as well, just like the first one. I don't know if this will be seeing a re-release on PS3 or Xbox 360 like the first one is getting. But yeah, if you get your hands on this one, I'd say definitely go ahead and give it a shot. But yeah, so that's going to cover the end of that. I've still got some more tricks up my sleeve. I still have what I consider my ultimate Mickey game to do. I can't beat it. I've never been able to beat that game in my life. I'm on the final boss right now, trying to do my practice runs, and yeah, but I'm going too far into it. So DuckTales 2, great game. You know, Disney, Capcom in their early years. Honestly, you know, how could you go wrong? But everybody, I am Amaranthine, and it's been a pleasure to serve you. I hope you'll join me on my next LP adventures.